The biggest challenge with cold cases is finding out who people really were back then. It's important I get to know Isabel. A lot of time has passed. People's memories, they fade. But this, Isabel, she won't lie.
Unforgettable. In 2019, I predict that Ashford will be still full of predators.
In every way.
This was not a crime of opportunity. It's personal.
And forevermore.
There are people here I trusted.
We're gonna go, and nothing can stop us.
But now I know they feed on suffering.
That's how you'll stay.
A time capsule to be opened in 25 years.
One day, I will expose them.
That's why, darling, it's in
Someone we trust took her from us.
that someone so
Big hero from Brisbane.
You know who might have done it?
Everyone is lying to me. Even our own father is lying to me.
thinks that I am
You felt pain like ours.
unforgettable too.
They say that darkness
Unforgettable.
gives birth to monsters.
That's what
Turn on the light, and they're gone.
Secrets. You got too many.
unforgettable.
Black Snow is a new 6-part drama series coming to Stan on New Year's Day. So it's out in full. All of the episodes available for you to watch from New Year's Day. It is an incredible new Aussie drama that tells an amazing tale of a 25-year-old cold case. A young girl, Isabel, was killed on the night of her graduation from Year 12. And Travis Fimmel, Ragnar Lothbrok himself, is the cold case detective that picks up this case to try and solve it because her body was found. They need to work out why did this young girl needlessly die? It's a really, really good like murder mystery whodunit. There's some great performances. The cast, I don't know if you saw in the trailer, as I said, Fimmel stars as our key copper who's trying to sort it all out. There's a little bit of backwards and forwards time jumping back to 25 years ago. It's centered around her death and the fact that leading up to her death for Isabel, there was a time capsule put in the ground at the high school. And we actually open with the reveal of this time capsule and the fact that it unearths a whole bunch of pain and a whole bunch of trauma for friends of Isabel and those sorts of things. The cast is amazing. Brooke Satchwell, always dependable. Alexander England is excellent. Travis Fimmel, as I said, Rob Carlton. There's a list of great Aussie actors in there and a couple of first-timers. Talija Blackman-Corowa and Jemison Power. Now, Talija plays Isabel, the young Isabel. We obviously, that's all we see of her. But then Jemison, I think, if I've got this correct, Jemison plays her younger sister, Hazel, all grown up. So Hazel is back in town. She's a single mum, but her daughter lives with her parents in the fictional town of Ashford, filmed around Proserpine in North Queensland. And we get to see some of that relationship. Why is Hazel, off, working in, I think it's Brisbane, while her daughter's at home with her parents, and who's a dad, and all of those sorts of things start to play out. Some great performances from those new characters. I recommend you hang in it. I will say up front that there's a couple of problems that I have with not necessarily the script. I think the script is pretty solid. The performances are pretty great. Fimmel mumbles a bit. He's just a little bit of a whispery mumbler guy that I kind of, there are a few times where I went, hang on, you might need to put your closed captions on and have a watch listen while you check it out on Stan. I was also a little bit disappointed with some of the loose ends, the way they were tied up in the final episode. Particularly some of the relationship stuff that was it happened and then it didn't happen. And then there was stuff that was a little bit quick and it didn't make a lot of sense to me. I particularly was a little bit struck with, and I acknowledge in the context of the story, that Hazel's daughter, growing up with her grandparents, would have heard a lot about her auntie Isabel, but she absolutely never met her. and she is way too emotionally invested in Auntie Isabel and who Auntie Isabel could have been or might have been. It's nitpicky. I definitely want to encourage you to see it. It is 6 episodes. It's a pretty easy watch. It is a great then and now. I think they struggle a little bit with the de-aging or even the re-aging of some of the older cast members, like Rob Carlton and those sorts of people who played dads, then and dads still now. They just look the same. They're not any less old then than they were now. So, look, picky stuff from me. Black Snow, 6 episodes, all of them available on Stan. It is absolutely worth checking out. I'd love to hear what you think. So hit me up on all of the places to say, hey, Molk, I watched it and I thought Black Snow was excellent. It brings to light something that is a dark spot, just frankly, on Australia's history. And that is this acknowledgement that particularly in North Queensland around cane, sort of businesses, as well as, in some of our fruit picking areas and those sorts of things, there have been some people who have taken advantage of Pacific Islander people who've come over to work and earn money. Of course, they want to send it back to their families. It's a process called blackbirding, where they get them over here, they take their passports, they have no capacity to go anywhere. The property owners have got them by the short and curlies. So it talks a bit about that as well, and recognizes that it's not all sort of hunky-dory. However, that there absolutely are lots of Pacific Islander people who have made a home in Australia and have helped us grow and create an incredible country for what it is. And we see that in Isabel and Hazel's family, who their grandparents come over from, I think it's from Vanuatu, from the Pacifica, and have settled. And Isabel and Hazel are first generation Australians in that regard. So it's a whole new sort of extra layer. Fimmel has an excellent backstory, his character. So it's definitely something to watch, something to chew on. Like I said, hit me up and let me know. Black Snow, 6 episodes, Stan, New Year's Day. Check it all out.